Obsessive thoughts.
One way or another, he's going to be with her.
Dark deeds.
This guy just tried to rape me.
It's the shocking case of a missing woman and the manhunt for a monster.
She was grabbed from behind.
But catching this Jekyll and Hyde won't be easy.
He knew how to mingle, be one of the group.
That's the tricky thing about having this be a surprise, where no one would have seen this coming.
It's 3 weeks before Christmas in Farmington Hills, Michigan. A winter storm is on its way and something else much colder. 28-year-old Danielle Stislicki is hard at work at a local insurance company where she works with her mother, Ann.
She was very welcoming to everyone. She's vivacious, she's beautiful, kind, big heart.
And she has big plans for the coming weekend.
Saturday, she had to work, and then we were going Sunday to decorate my mom's and dad's Christmas tree.
But that leaves Friday night open, so Danielle makes dinner plans.
So first, don't judge my hair. I need to fix it.
She was supposed to be meeting with Sarah.
Sarah, as in Danielle's best friend. Anxious to get cooking, Danielle leaves work that Friday evening around 5 p.m., according to text she sent to Sarah.
Said, I got off early, I just need to stop home quickly, and I'm on my way.
But when 6 p.m. rolls around, Danielle is a no-show for dinner.
So Sarah called. Sarah had actually gone to Danielle's apartment and said, I have screamed, I have honked, I have thrown pebbles up to the windows to get Danielle's attention, and there is no answer from Danielle. And she said, I'm nervous, I'm scared, and I think you need to come.
When they finally arrive, Ann and Rich are surprised to find that Danielle's car was still there. Could this all be some big misunderstanding?
Hopefully everything was fine or that she was there.
And when they use spare keys to unlock their daughter's apartment,
She's not there, which is terrifying.
Inside, it appears to be eerily undisturbed. Except two things are notably missing.
The car keys, her cell phone.
Danielle's parents call police.
Once I made the 911 call, it was the reality that she's missing.
Danielle's friends, family, volunteers, and Farmington police search all day. Sadly, there's no sign of Danielle.
To know that you have to look in a garbage dumpster for your child is a horrific thing.
Then there's a big break. Witnesses come forward with information about Danielle and a mystery man seen together on the night she went missing.
It has been reported by some people that work at the building that there was a car out there with its hood up.
And a man standing next to it talking to Danielle. The mystery man under the hood, turns out he's no mystery at all.
Floyd Galloway was a security guard that worked for the building complex.
In the months leading up to Danielle's disappearance, Ann begins to wonder about Floyd. Call it a mother's intuition.
The frequency in which he would seek her out. You know, walking around the office, particularly showing up by her cubicle.
Ultimately, Ann chalks it up to an innocent office crush of some sort.
Danielle was friendly with Floyd, and that was it.
And Danielle was determined to keep it purely platonic, especially when she found out some disturbing information about the smooth-talking security guard.
He was married and that his wife was very sick.
That's right, a guy who appeared to have a crush on Danielle is married, with a wife in and out of the hospital being treated for cancer. But being married and flirtatious isn't a crime. Still, police want to know why Floyd was with Danielle at her office building parking lot on the night she disappeared.
Mr. Galloway was the last person to be seen with Danielle Stislicki. That raises serious questions.
Floyd gets an attorney and lays low.
At that point, he was represented by counsel, and he was made well aware of the constitutional protections of the Fifth Amendment, the right against self-incrimination, and the right to remain silent.
Danielle's parents speculate that perhaps their daughter gave Floyd a ride home after his car reportedly broke down.
Out of her kindness to want to help others, she was probably fooled and taken advantage of, and things escalated to a point that there was no way out.
So far, it's only hearsay. Cops need physical proof.
There were search warrants executed at Floyd's home.
And the house is being searched, not once, but 3 times.
Brad Cadridge is an editor with the Farmington Observer. He covered the details of the ever-evolving case, including some interesting items seized from Floyd's bedroom.
We know they've taken some evidence out of Mr. Galloway's house, a mattress, some floorboards. I mean, they wouldn't have taken the floorboards if they weren't evidence of something they suspected happened in that room.
During the police raids, Floyd and his wife move out of their house and in with his wife's parents.
I know Floyd Russell Galloway Jr. because he's married to my sister. That would make me his sister-in-law. And I've known him for over 10 years. We've always loved him.
So as you can imagine, Floyd's trouble with police came as a huge shock to his sister-in-law, Elizabeth.
I just thought it was one big misunderstanding and that we just need to find this lady. We need to find Danielle so we can clear his name.
So Elizabeth decides to share one of Danielle's missing persons posters on her Facebook page.
And that's when a whole mess got started for me. The next morning, my sister, Eiley, calls me, and she is so upset. She's furious that I shared this flyer. My mom called me, she's furious. And that's when I started thinking differently about it.
And thinking differently about her family.
It was very suspicious to me how my family was behaving, and that's when I started getting the feeling that they knew something that I didn't know.
Coming up,
Floyd had something to do with Danielle's disappearance.
do police have their man?
This is the right guy.
Or could there be someone else altogether?
That's not Floyd. Not at all.
The reason they were searching Floyd and Eiley's house was because there had been witnesses that saw Floyd and Danielle at Floyd's house together on the day she disappeared. And then they said that that was the last time she had ever been seen.